Hello everyone, this is Dinesh Sharma from English Excellence with DS, and in this video I'm going to discuss the most common interview fears. In an interview is an interaction or communication between an employer and an employee, a potential job candidate with a purpose. And the purpose from the employer side is to hire a suitable candidate for the organization, and from the perspective of a job candidate it is to get an entry to get into a well reputed and growing organization. But almost all the people, all the job candidates are scared of interviews, and uh, they have different kinds of fears about interview. And here I'm going to discuss about some common fears regarding interviews. The first one is, I fear they will ask me a question I don't know the answer to. And before I delve deep into the interview questions, let me inform that in the coming videos I'll take each and every fear in detail, and I'll give you strategies and methods to cope up with them, and I'll also try to provide you some tailor-made ready-made answers to these interview questions so that you fear less. I fear they will ask me a question I don't know the answer to. Second fear is, I'm afraid I'll sound like I'm bragging. And the third fear, do I have to say I was fired from my last job? Can they find out? Even and what will happen when they find out? How will they judge me? Are my chances gonna be thin after they find out was fired from my last job? Everyone says I'm underqualified or overqualified. What should I do? And when if you were underqualified, you would have never been called for the interview, and overqualified is just a myth or maybe overanalyzing on your part. Do I have to submit to drug testing, credit checks, or personality tests? This is a baseless fear about interviewing, but it is there. Many candidates are afraid of drug testing and credit checks or some kind of psychometric personality tests. What should I do if an interviewer asks me an interview intrusive or illegal question? There is nothing like illegal or nothing as such illegal or intrusive question in interviews, because in interviews the the interviewer needs to check the capability, endurance level, mental capacity, stress handling capacity of a candidate, and their his real character, so they can ask any questions to you there, just to find out what kind of character or what kind of attitude do you carry with yourself. I don't know what to do with my hands during an interview. Uh, this happens to most of the job candidates because of anxiety, nervousness, worry, and tension about their future. Because uh, all the candidates need to grab the opportunity and get the job, and in the very thought of getting the job and missing an opportunity makes them nervous. I fear I will just freeze up in the interview, and this again happens because of anxiety and nervousness. Even though the best of the candidates, they know answer of all the questions, they freeze up because of this over analyzing and overhyped, over anxiety about the nature of interviews. I had to answer technical questions. They were easy and I knew I had answered them right. The interviewer said answered them wrong. I answered them wrong. What do I do in a situation like that? Sound familiar? Yes, interviewer can play with your mindset, play with your patience level, play with your calm and composedness in an interview. Even though you had answered correctly, they may check They may test your confidence level about the answer, and in such situations you need to maintain your calm and composure in an interview, and never lose your cool, never become impatient and nervous being challenged. Do I have to reveal how much money I made at my last job? How and when should I mention the issue of salary? This I'll discuss particularly in my next videos, and the previous question as well. This question as well, I would definitely give more importance to this question, and strategies to tackle such questions and how to answer such questions in an interview. How do I explain that I was laid off? Yes, it's a fear. Many candidates who got laid off from their previous employers experience, but in the coming sessions and coming videos, I will definitely touch upon all these questions and give you a very much balanced strategy and answers to ace your interviews. Thank you very much for listening so patiently and bearing with me. And if you like my efforts, please do subscribe my channel and spread the word. And in future, you are definitely going to be helped. And I'm gonna give you super incredible interview strategies and incredible interview answers in my coming videos. Thank you very much. English Excellence with DS.